Welcome back to the channel. Today you are in for quite a treat. Things look a little bit different because I am giving you the exclusive insider access to a brand new construction community here in the Tampa Bay area. Today we are in Wesley Chapel, one of Tampa's fastest growing and most popular suburbs, and we are featuring one of the 3 brand new construction communities this builder is building here in Wesley Chapel. And when I mean insider access, they haven't even done their grand opening yet. It's not officially opened for sale to the public yet. So you are getting the official exclusive insider access. And the floor plan that I have to share for you is absolutely incredible. Plus, stay tuned to the very end because there are some incredible pricing, incentives, and availability. So like I said, it might not be open to the public yet, but I have the inside connection. So if you want to have a fantastic offer on one of these incredible floor plans, you got to stay tuned. All right, so getting started with the exterior of this home. This is the Coquina floor plan. It is 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Yes, you heard that right. 4 full-size bathrooms, which is pretty unheard of in this area. And at this price point, I mean, literally my jaw dropped when the sales agent told me the price of this home. And of course, they have priced these so competitively because this is a brand new community. So if you want to get in on early pricing, fantastic incentives, stay tuned because we'll be breaking all of that down in this video. So this is part of the Bold series and collection. So the Bold series is a really fun spin on their traditional floor plans, but what they come in and do is have very modern yet elegant design selections. So as you can see, they have very neutral exterior stucco paint colors, but then they did this beautiful trim work and siding in very fun and modern colors. And then even some of the design selections on the interior of the home, as you will see, are also very modern. And so this is such a really cool product and collection that this particular builder has. You have all of these brick pavers here in the entryway, and you will have that in your driveway as well. And you have a beautiful front porch. This is super pretty to be able to enjoy your front yard area. And I love that this front bedroom overlooks the front yard. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. All right, and as we make our way here in the main entryway area, there are a couple of things that I absolutely love that I see firsthand. Number one, they did 9'4" ceilings here on the first floor, which is really awesome, especially when you have a 2-story floor plan. I find that a lot of the builders will do something like an 8-foot or an 8'8" ceiling height. And on the first floor, that can actually make the home feel quite small. This is not the case in this entryway area. Because of the 9'4" ceiling height, it feels very open and spacious. And then the other thing is that this hallway width is actually quite wide, so it feels nice and open. Sometimes builders will do a very narrow entryway area, and it almost has the feeling of like a bowling alley, which sounds crazy, but it does. This is not the case. This feels very open, very spacious. It's very tastefully done. You have 5¼ inch baseboards, and you also have all hard flooring included here on the first floor in all of like the wet areas. Bedrooms do have carpet. Now, speaking of bedrooms, here is the very first bedroom on the first story. I love that you have these 2 windows here. It overlooks the front yard area. And I mean, take a look at that. This is such an early sneak peek. There are still people outside installing the brick paver entryway area. It's like a brand new community. So this is the very first bedroom here on the first story. You have really nice natural lighting. This is a perfect setup for a home office because you have fantastic lighting. That's perfect if you're on Zoom all day for meetings, or if you record content or you need to film video. This is the perfect room for that. It's also the perfect room for guests who are visiting you out of town. Maybe your grandkids are flying down to visit you during the holidays. This is a perfect guest room setup. Or if you're a growing family and maybe you're in a situation where like the in-laws live with you, this is a really good setup and arrangement for that. And this is such a beautifully designed floor plan. You're absolutely gonna love what you see. Now here is the first full bathroom down here. And I love that they did a full bathroom and not a half bath. So it almost feels like a little suite area, if you will, even though the bathroom is not inside the very first bedroom. So this is like the guest bathroom down here. They did a step-in shower with the curtain rod up here. You can definitely install a door post-closing if that's something you'd like to do. Personally, I would have loved if they took the tile all the way up to the ceiling. I think that just finishes it off really nicely. You have a quartz countertop vanity here, single sink, undermount sink. So this is all, you know, beautifully done. And it's the perfect setup here at the very entrance of the home. And like I said, you guys are getting the absolute sneak peek. They don't even have the certificate of occupancy in this community yet, meaning they don't even have running water. They're not even actively selling this to like the general public. My builder rep contact messaged me and said, hey, my model home is officially staged. I need you to come out and film some content because I want your viewers to get the absolute first sneak peek. So here we are sharing the absolute sneak peek with you guys. This is an incredible floor plan. This is going to be an incredible community, and you definitely don't want to miss out on the opportunity that you have to be one of the very first buyers in the neighborhood and take advantage of some of the really great pricing and incentives. So stay tuned to the very end because I'll be sharing the pricing with you and incentives. But if you want to take advantage and you want to say, hey, you know, I really want to know more about this community and see if it's the right fit for me, reach out to my team. We'd love to connect with you and share all of the amazing things this community has to offer to see if this is the right fit for you. If you even tell us 2 or 3 things that you love or don't love about an area, we can pinpoint you exactly in the area, neighborhood, community, and builder you need to connect with so that you are buying a home in the perfect area and location for you. So reach out to our team. We'd love to connect with you. Then adjacent to this first bathroom here, you actually have this, it's technically a closet, but they are staging it more like a playroom area. So this area is so versatile. I could definitely see it as additional storage or a pantry for like additional dry goods. However, just wait until you see the actual kitchen pantry. I think you don't even need this space because they have such an incredible pantry. This could also be utilized as a space if you have any pets. You could definitely do like a little pet station here, or you could do like a little wine cellar, a little bar area, store, you know, like the wine, have a wine fridge. However, if that's on your mind, stay tuned because I have a really cool thing I want to show you here in a couple of minutes later on in the video that you're absolutely going to love. So this is a very versatile space. Oftentimes in a 2-story home, this space is actually wasted space because it's underneath the staircase, but it's so versatile and very livable. If that makes sense, it's not wasted space. So this little foyer entryway hallway area actually connects to the interior entry to the garage. And so again, this is a 3-car garage. Yes, in Florida, we do build block on the first story. And this particular home is wood frame on the 2nd story. And then this little entryway area continues and extends over here. And then on the right-hand side, you do have a full walk-in laundry room. The home does come included with this little wash basin or sink. The washer and dryer are not included with the home, but the really great thing about that is that you can absolutely pick out whatever washer and dryer that you want. My customers actually end up liking that anyway because they want full autonomy over their washer and dryer. They have a wire rack here for storage. If you want to take this space to the next level post-closing, you can absolutely install a cabinet up there and that would look absolutely incredible. These are smart homes, if you will. So what they do is they actually connect all of the cables that run through the exterior of the home and into the home. They connect them all here. So you have your router and all of that fun stuff. situated all in one spot, and you don't have cables dangling around everywhere. And so this is a really great setup. This is the perfect spot for like a cordless vacuum and make a little charging station area. I love this wash basin. So very flexible space here, lots of things that you can do. And then this is an absolute stunning floor plan. This is the heart of the home. Of course, this is, I know what you want to see. It's the kitchen area. This is a gourmet kitchen. This is standard in the builds this builder does. So I'm going to show you like a quick pan so you can get the full view. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is part of their Bold series. So they are very contemporary in their design selections, their design choices, and it's very tastefully done. It's very high-end looking, and you're not paying an exorbitant amount of money. It's not like a huge premium price tag, which I absolutely love. And of course, these are like finishes that they added. Of course, that doesn't come included with the home, but that's like such a easy DIY project that you can do post-closing, and it'll make the home look absolutely incredible. And check out this living room setup here. I mean, look at the size of this coffee table. It's absolutely massive. So you can really get a feel for what this space is in here and how much real estate you actually have to play around with and make this setup completely yours. So I love all of the space. And then here in reality is like the heart of the home. Here's where the deep conversations happen. Here's where all of the memories are created. And I love these types of floor plans because, you know, you're able to connect with your kids when they're coming home after school. Maybe they're watching some TV, working on some homework in the kitchen table, and you're making dinner and you're having all of these, you know, heart-to-heart conversations, or you're hosting family who's visiting you from out of town. And this is truly what matters. This is where all of the memories happen. So this is such a beautiful floor plan. You have an extra large island. I absolutely love the island setup. Majority of my buyers do. Tell me in the comments if you love an island for your kitchen. I think it's a perfect little prepping area, prepping station, and it's just a perfect area to be able to connect with family. So tell me what you think. I want to hear from you. And you have your flat top cooktop on here. So this is an electric community. And you have the exhaust up here. So it is vented out to the exterior of the home, which I absolutely love. These are extra tall cabinets. Take a look at all of that storage there. Plus you have crown molding and you have so much storage. Take a look at all of this. You have a waste-basket drawer. Plus, the appliances all come included, except, like I said, for the refrigerator and the washer and dryer, but you're able to pick what you want and have the setup that you want. This is the perfect coffee station here. If you're a big coffee drinker, you could definitely put like a Breville espresso machine down here and have all of your coffee supplies here. I'm originally from Colombia, and so my family and I are very, very big coffee drinkers. So that is an absolute must-have in our home, the little coffee station. So you have the oven there, the microwave there, extra storage, plus all of the drawer storage down here, which is fantastic if you're really into cooking. This is the perfect setup. And this is kind of like a little faux butler's pantry. I love that this is tucked away here in its own little private section here off of the kitchen area. But then take a look at this incredible pantry area, and excuse the mess. They're still finalizing the staging in some of the model homes. So this is utilized as a storage right now, but look at all of this pantry space. It's a full walk-in pantry. Perfect for storing some of the larger appliances so that they don't clutter up the beautiful kitchen area here. And then of course, most importantly, you have your dining section here. And I love that the dining table is located here adjacent to some beautiful windows from the backyard, which is awesome because you're gonna have a lot of natural lighting. And I can just picture gathering around for Thanksgiving and hosting friends and family. This is the perfect setup for that. And then they've run some tile all the way up this walls to kind of give it a delineation between the two spaces to make it really feel like its own separate space, yet it's still a part of the great room area here in the main first floor. So of course, this is the heart of the home and it's one of the most important spaces in a home. And this floor plan feels very warm and cozy, and I can definitely picture hosting Thanksgiving. I come from a Hispanic family. My husband's family is also Hispanic. And so of course our Thanksgiving and Christmas and gatherings, we have at least 20 or more family members. And one of the issues we always run into is that we're running out of space if we want both sides of the family gathered together. So this setup is perfect because you could do a super large dining table here. Like you could extend this all the way out, or you could go outside and have a perfect Thanksgiving setup because of course by then the weather in Florida is absolutely incredible, and this is the absolute perfect space for hosting and entertaining. So you have an extended covered lanai out here, which is an absolute must-have when you live in Florida. I'm telling you, yes, we have absolutely incredible weather, but sometimes you have to be practical and you need space and you need reprieve that is actually shaded and like a sheltered area. So this is perfect if you wanna host, if you wanna entertain. And then like 99% of my buyers, what they actually end up doing is they do a screened cage that goes all along here in the backyard area. So you can host, you can entertain, and you're not worrying about all of the bugs and mosquitoes. And it keeps all the bugs out. But this floor plan is still large enough with the lot that you could add a small pool if you wanted your own private pool. And it's just the perfect space for hosting and for entertaining, where people can come in and go out. So it's an absolutely incredible floor plan. And I absolutely love that there's enough space where it's large enough to host quite a few people without feeling very cold and sterile. Like it feels very warm. So I absolutely love this floor plan. And hey, maybe you've made it this far and are thinking, that's a nice floor plan, but it doesn't quite check off all of the boxes of what I'm looking for in my next home. That's okay. Reach out to my team and I. We are real estate agents specializing in new construction. We know all of the communities, all of the builders, and all of the floor plans in the area, and we can help pinpoint exactly what area, community, builder, and floor plan would be the right fit for you, even if you tell us a couple of things of what you're looking for. So my team and I would love to help you find the right home for you and your family. So of course, all of our contact information is here on the screen, and we curate a process where we walk you through every step of the way, because let's be honest, buying a home is a really big decision, but we guide you every step of the way so that you can move forward with absolute clarity and confidence and help you find exactly what you're looking for. All right, and adjacent here to the backyard area, you have the owner suite here on the primary floor, which is absolutely incredible. It's something that all of my buyers who are looking for a two-story home typically want, because they're thinking long-term in terms of, hey, you know, maybe right now I would be able to go up and down stairs, but thinking in terms of the future as they get older, if this is more of a long-term investment, many of them do prefer the primary suite on the first floor. So this is overlooking the backyard, and if you end up adding a pool or doing like a really nice backyard setup, it's the perfect place to have that backyard view. This is a very spacious bedroom, and just wait until you actually see the master closet. It is absolutely insane. So they have an actual garden tub here, which is awesome. A lot of the builders were getting away from having like an actual standalone tub. So I love that this is a soaking tub here, and it's adjacent or right next to a window. And of course you can add some like privacy curtains, privacy shades here. And then you have this massive shower with a built-in bench. This comes included in the home, and they actually took this tile all the way up to the ceiling, which is awesome. So this is bathroom number 2. Again, this has 4 bathrooms and 6 bedrooms, which is absolutely crazy. And of course, they're still finishing up some of the final touches. So of course, that's why you see some of those lines up there. It looks like they oversprayed the paint, and they're actually coming in to finalize that. Like I said, this is exclusive sneak peek access. They're still finalizing some pieces here in the model home. You have hard flooring here, and then you have the water closet here. This is actually quite spacious. And then just wait until you see this incredible full walk-in closet. I mean, there's literally no fighting over the space here. It's massive. I would for sure be investing right away into getting some custom closet systems added to really maximize the space and make it very, very, very functional. I'm all about making your home very practical and functional to live in. So this is just like an incredible first floor so far. So if you've enjoyed this so far, tell me below in the comments what your favorite feature of the home is so far. I want to hear from you. I read every single one of your comments. So please, please share your feedback. All right, let's make our way to the second story. So on the second story, we actually have stairs, and so these are wraparound stairs. So you will have carpet all up on the second floor, and just wait until you see this incredible loft space or bonus room up here. It's absolutely unreal. This space is so massive. So they've staged it kind of as like an actual like family room where you're able to hang out. And so they have an additional setup here for like a bar. If you love hosting and entertaining, this would be really cool to add a pool table. If you're into like playing card games, poker, if you want to host like a fun game night with family visiting from out of town, this is the perfect setup for that. So such a versatile space, which is absolutely incredible. Like this floor plan really is amazing. And then here they have it staged with the little wine storage. So quite a bit of versatility up on the second story. They've done kind of like a split floor plan here on the second story, which is really quite unique. So here on the left-hand side, you have a storage closet, which is nice. And then you have 2 bedrooms here. So they've staged this as like a little toddler's room or a little kid's room. And some of the views in this community are absolutely breathtaking. And so this is really cool with this little woodlands themed bedroom up here with the 2 windows, lots of lighting, plus a traditional closet, and this actually has a Jack and Jill setup. So very functional space for growing families, or maybe you have like older teen kids. This is a really good setup for that. So then you have a shower tub combo. I wish they would have taken the tile all the way up. It's just like an additional thing, but I think it would have really like elevated the entire space. And then they have LVP here, which honestly, I kind of wish they would have done tile, especially because this is like an area that gets quite wet. So I think tile would have been a nice addition there. You have dual vanities right here with quartz countertops, and you have a full bathroom linen closet setup here, so good storage. And then this is the other bedroom that is adjacent to the Jack and Jill bathroom. So I think this is awesome. Jack and Jill bathrooms are definitely making a comeback. It had been a while since I had seen them, but I've seen them in the last couple of model homes that we've toured. So speaking of kids, one of the fantastic things about this area is that you already have an established K through 12 charter school. You have little trail, like walking trails already leading to the school. It's a very short distance. These are top rated schools in the area. This is still considered Wesley Chapel. And if schools are a top priority, you have Kirkland Ranch K through 12 school, which is awesome. You know, your kids are in one school their entire academic life, which is awesome. So it's a really great community and area to grow up in. You also have a newer Publix just down the road. So this is a very strategic area to buy in and grow in, and it's still considered Wesley Chapel. So this is something that a lot of my buyers are trying to still stay within the Wesley Chapel area. And so this has a really, really big appeal because it's still considered, like I said, Wesley Chapel. Now, this is your AC stuff up here, and you have another closet here, which I love. Give me all of the closets for all of the storage. Plus, one of my favorite features is this one. Just wait till you see this. This is awesome. You can set up this entire space to be your home gym without having to leave your home, which is awesome. Sometimes, you know, it's the convenience of having it like right at home. You don't have to leave. You don't have to fight against traffic. You don't have to worry about any of that. You can do a really, really early workout without having to wait for the machines to be available. Oh, and what is this? They have like a little storage area right there. It's locked, unfortunately. We can't see it. But this is the perfect setup for a home gym. I absolutely love that. Now, lastly, let's take a look at my absolute favorite feature of this second story, and it's this home office. This is perfect. So they have it here with French doors, which is super awesome. I think it just gives it like a nice high-end touch where you could really open the doors up if you want to, you know, be able to have a view of maybe what people upstairs are doing. And if you're taking meetings, you can have the privacy of closing the doors. And then you have this full closet here. So again, this is a 6-bedroom floor plan. This is an absolutely massive, massive home. And it's so tastefully and thoughtfully done. I think this is a really great family-friendly home for growing families, but it's also one of those homes where if you want a home large enough to, you know, move down to Florida and still have your grandkids come down during the summer and have enough space to host everybody, or extended family, or you have visitors coming in to visit you, perfect setup for that. And hey, like I mentioned, this community is zoned for Wesley Chapel schools. And if you want to know more about what it's like to live in Wesley Chapel, stay tuned because I'll be sharing the pros and cons of living in Wesley Chapel to know if this is really the right area for you. So this is one of 3 brand new construction communities here in the Wesley Chapel area that this builder is building in. And it had been a minute since anything new was released in Wesley Chapel when it came to new construction. So as a Wesley Chapel resident and local and a new construction specialist and real estate agent, I can guarantee you that this community, Pasadena Woods, is going to sell quickly. It's going to be very popular. But But don't you worry, I will also be filming content at the 2 other communities here in the area. So I will be sharing that with you here on the channel. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss those upcoming videos about those new construction communities. So you've had the insider access, the sneak peek. They haven't even had their grand opening for this community yet. So many things are also getting finalized, but I can tell you that this community will have a lifestyle director, which is awesome because you will have community specific events, a community calendar, so many fun things to do right here in your backyard in the neighborhood. They will have a tot lot in terms of amenities, a resort style pool, and a dog park, plus walking trails, things to do outside and enjoy here in the Florida sunshine. Plus, you're located in a great area for great schools. There's a Publix just down the road. Plus, you live in Wesley Chapel, so you will have access to the 3 outdoor malls, lots of shopping, lots of dining. Wesley Chapel literally has it all, and you don't even have to commute down to Tampa. But if you want to drive down to Tampa, of course, it's just about a 20 to 30 minute drive away, which is the big appeal people have about Wesley Chapel. So again, certified pricing as of today is this. And I cannot believe that you can get all of this that this beautiful home has to offer for this incredible pricing. And again, that's certified pricing as of today out the door for this floor plan. And of course, one of the great things about this builder is that they are a production builder, meaning what you see is what you get. There isn't all of the delay and confusion and stress with having to go to a design center and have all of these choices that at the end up increasing the price of the home, because to get what you truly want, you have to add all of these things. You don't have any of that. It's smooth, it's easy, and you know the pricing at time of contract. That's your pricing. What you see is what you get. So you have to call my team and I today. That is as of today's certified pricing. I cannot guarantee pricing tomorrow, 2 weeks from now, a month from now. But if you want to know more about what the updated current inventory pricing is, reach out to my team so that we can give you all the updated pricing and incentives. And we don't work directly for the builder. So working with a real estate agent who can negotiate on your behalf for closing cost incentives, for extra things, really goes a long way, because we do this day in and day out, and we understand how to work with these builders and how to negotiate things on your behalf. And many people want to bypass working with a real estate agent. They think, well, if I just go straight to the builder's sales rep, I'll get a better deal. That could not be further from the truth. We just closed on a home with a new construction buyer recently, and the builder was offering $15,000 in closing costs. And we negotiated a total of $30,000 towards closing. So that's just one of the many perks of working with my team and I. We will negotiate on your behalf to get you the absolute most that we can for your home. And we walk you through the entire construction process, entire contract process, so that you have a trusted advisor who has your best interests every step of the way. Now, let's talk about incentives. As of today, they have $40,000 flex cash that you can utilize towards buying down the interest rate when you are working with their preferred lender, plus whatever is left over in those closing cost incentives after buying down the rate. You can utilize that to pay down the rest of your closing costs and have those closing costs be as minimal as possible when you go to close. Or you can utilize that to buy down the rate even further. It's totally up to you. So there's many perks of those closing cost incentives. And again, my team and I can help guide you and figure out what those incentives look like, so that you know at the end of the day what your monthly mortgage payment would be when you buy one of these homes with this builder. So I hope you've enjoyed the sneak peek of this floor plan and this community. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Stay tuned, because right here at the end, I'm linking the video where we talk all about the pros and the cons of living in Wesley Chapel. I'll catch you in the next one.